Hey guys, this is Prodigy. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm here to bring you my 1vx one-shot Stamsorc build, okay? And it will be good for next patch because it only uses one proc, and that will be Vatshran, okay? So let's get started with the build. First up, we have armor. Alright, before I show you the armor, let's look at the stats buffed up, alright? Oops, that's not buffed up. Oh man, I hate this monster set sometimes. 5,700 weapon damage, 8,700 pen, 27k resistances, 2,600 critical resist, 30k health, 29k stamina, 14k magicka, 1,700 stam recovery, 10 into health, 54 into stamina. Alright, now let's look at the back bar. Back bar is 5,400 weapon damage, 2,100 pen, 28k resistances, 2,600 crit, 27k health, or 28k health, 28k stam, 1,200 stam recovery. Alright, now to get into the armor, we are wearing the Vatshran on the front bar. Alright, Vatshran Maw. This is our one proc that does a lot of damage. We also have a flame damage enchant on it, which does more damage. I believe it's because everyone's a vampire this patch, so fire's hitting really hard. You want it sharpened. If you don't know what Vatshran does when you cast momentum, casting stamina abilities while in combat, generates a stack for 20 seconds, increasing your weapon damage by 38 up to 5 times. When you reach max stacks, you can release the heavy attack at someone for an explosion that hits all enemies around it for 8 meters. Alright? It's very good. Definitely run it. If you don't have it, I suggest you get it because that's what makes this build, alright? This is the one proc we use. Back bar is powerful assault, okay? The one hand doesn't matter. We do have poisons on it. But yeah, the one hand doesn't matter. It can be anything. You want it powered because this is really the only form of heals we got to buff our heals. Shield in sturdy. And you most likely want to try enchant on this shield too. I just haven't done it yet. And if you don't know what powerful assault does, it gives you health, stamina, damage, and when you cast an assault ability, like rally, in combat, you and up to 5 group members within 10 meters get 296 weapon damage and spell damage for 10 seconds, okay? Not only does it give it to your teammates, but it also gives it to you. It's very good. And you guessed it, our monster set is Magma Incarnate. I know, I love running this set. It's so good though, guys. It's really good. You get mag recovery, stam recovery, and when you heal yourself or a group member, you get minor resolve and minor courage, giving you 215 weapon and spell damage and 3k armor. Alright, and if you don't have this, or don't want to run it, you can run Baylor's, although you'll be a little bit less tanky, or you can run Engine Guardian and be just as tanky, but have less damage, alright? But I just love Magma Incarnate. We have a Magma Incarnate head, heavy. We have a chest of heavy stoons. This is our other set. We're only rocking 3 pieces of this for our damage, penetration, and a tri-enchant on it. Alright, impen on all the armor. Magma Incarnate shoulders, medium, impen. Powerful assault, medium belt. Powerful assault, medium hands, impen again, like I said. Stoon's guards, impen, tri-enchant, medium. We're rocking, I'm pretty sure we're rocking 5 medium and 2 heavy. Yep, 5 medium, 2 heavy. And then boots of powerful assault, medium. And I do have some of these in sturdy, guys, which doesn't hurt, okay? Because we rock a sword and shield in the back, so we want to block. Alright, and now we have the Necklace of the Trainee for a little bit of max health. It's infused with weapon damage. The Malakath Band infused with weapon damage. And now, I know, Sorcs are good crit builds, they do a lot of crit damage, but I was going for something else here, alright? I was just going for pure raw damage. And Malakath really helps us do that. Mythical item, alright? If you don't have it, just please get it. It's really... all these things I have is vital to this build, alright? If you don't have any one of these pieces, it's not going to work as well. I promise. And then we have a Stun ring to complete the 3 pieces of Stuns. Now, I could run 4 pieces of Powerful Assault and have more weapon damage on the front bar, but I opted to do 3 pieces of Stuns instead because of penetration. I felt like I needed that other bit of penetration. Alright? One more time. Bat Strand, Maul, front bar, Flame Enchant, Sharpened. Powered Dagger of Assault. Shield, Sturdy Shield of Powerful Assault. Magma Incarnate, Heavy Head, Impen. Heavy Stuns Chest, Impen. Medium Shoulders of Magma Incarnate, Impen. Medium Belt of Powerful Assault, Sturdy. Medium Bracers of Powerful Assault, Impen. Stuns Legs, Medium, Impen. Powerful Assault, Medium, Sturdy Boots. Necklace of the Trainee, Infused Weapon Damage. Malakath Band, Infused Weapon Damage. And Stuns Infused Weapon Damage ring. Alright? Alright, so for potions, poisons, and food. Now, we don't run a poison on the front bar, like I said, we run a flame damage enchant because fire hits really hard right now. On the back bar, we do run double dot poisons. I sometimes light attack people on the back bar, but you can run almost any poison here if you want. You know, the hindering to slow them down, or double dots, okay? It's not necessary, though. Now, for our potion, we run tri-stat potions, because we want all 3 stats. Believe me, on a sword, you want all 3 stats. You could run immovability pots, okay, with health and stamina. That works too, but I suggest slotting them both so you can swap between the 2, because you definitely want both, okay? And for our food, we rock Dubious Cameron's Throne, okay? And that's for that stam recovery, max stam, max health. You could run Artaeum, but it's too rich for my blood. I'm a little poor right now, so I need to... I need the cheaper alternative, guys, alright? Please run this food. I tried running Sugar Skulls, and you just don't have enough stam recovery. I know we have Dark Deal, but believe me when I tell you, we use a lot of stamina on this build, alright? We need all this... We need a decent amount of stam recovery, okay? Alright, so for our Mundus, we are running the Lady, okay? The Lady gives us spell and physical resistance. Now, we're wearing like all damage sets, so this is where a lot of our defense comes from, is our Mundus and our race. Our Mundus being the Lady, giving us resistances, okay? And our race being Nord, okay? Now, max health is good, frost resistance is, I guess, decent. Max stam's good, and when you take damage you get 5 ultimate, that's also good. But this one right here, Rugged, right? Increases our physical and spell resistance by 2,600. That paired with the Lady is a lot of resistances, guys. Plus we rock a sword and shield on the back bar. Believe me when I tell you, we are very tanky. We are not a vampire on this build, okay? Let me rephrase that. We are not a vampire. We do not need a vampire. It would be nice, but it would kill our sustain, and I just don't feel like this build needs to be a vampire, alright? Now, I want to go over the passes with you guys, just to make sure you know what you're getting, okay? You're going to want these 3 right here. You don't need this last one, okay? But these 3 right here, in Dark Magic. Daedric Summoning, you're going to want all of them, alright? Storm Calling, all of them. Two-Handed, all of them. One-Handed Shield, all of them also, even though I don't even have all of them, but don't. Believe me, don't follow my path in the one-handed shield. Get these passes, okay? Medium Armor, all of them. Heavy Armor, all of them. Fighter's Guild, because we rock Dawnbreaker, we want the Slayer and Skilled Tracker. Okay, so our Dawnbreaker does more damage to werewolves and vampires. Stygic Order, Concentrated Barrier, and Deliberation. Okay? Undaunted, both passives. Very good. And all passes in Assault. All passes in Support, except Magic Aid. You don't need Magic Aid. And then your racial passes, okay? And the medicinal use for alchemy. I don't have it on this character. I need to get it. Please get medicinal use. It is very good, okay? It makes it so your potion, the effects of your potion last until your next pot is able to pop, okay? Very overpowered. Alright, so for the skills, guys, front bar, we have Crystal Weapon. This is, if anyone plays Stamsorc, they know this hits like a truck, okay? And especially on my build, this hits like a truck, okay? Now, this is what you'll be pairing with Vatran to pretty much one-shot people, alright? You apply it right before you're about to light attack, D-swing, or D-swing, medium weave, whatever, okay, float your boat. Crystal Weapon, very good. Bound Armaments. Now, I was debating on running Tempering Flare here for the extra 10% damage mitigation, but Bound Armaments works more with my playstyle, okay? You can use it, but I like the passives where it increases your max, or the passives for having it slotted, increases your max stamina and your light attack damage. But that's not all that's not the only reason why we have it, okay? We also have it for, where is it? Right. Increases your health and stamina recovery, Daedric summoning ability slotted, and increases your max health by 8% while you have a Daedric summoning ability active on yourself. Now, it might be glitched right now, but this actually gives us more health. Okay? The Bound Armaments gives us more health and more stamina. So, to get my resources at where I wanted them to, I needed to put Bound Armaments there, alright? It was just a necessary evil for my build. Okay? Now we have Rally, which, you know, gives us our major brutality and our minor endurance. Also is a burst heal if you reactivate it after you activate it the first time. Don't reactivate it unless you really need it, or it's at the end, because it gives you, the longer you wait for it to expire, it's a more potent heal. Okay. D-swing is our spammable. What you would do is, you know, get your Vatran stack, supply your Crystal Weapon, and then go in for a light attack D-swing, and you'll just demolish people, guys. I mean, we do a lot of damage, a lot of raw damage on this build, okay? Execute is our execute that we use people, you know, 20% health. You slam them with that button. Hopefully they, you know, fall over dead. Once you hit them with your burst combo, you execute them. Alright, and our ultimate is Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker is good because it stuns them, and it also gives them a dot, and it's just a lot of damage up front. If your one hit burst doesn't kill them, drop this Dawnbreaker. It most likely will. Alright. Back bar, Temporal Guard. This gives us 5% damage mitigation while for slotted, and you can actually go back in time 4 seconds. Very beneficial, especially for a Stamsorc. Now guys, if you have a sword and shield and you have shield wall right here on one-handed shield, you can use that also. It's a very good ultimate. I just don't have it, alright? I like Temporal Guard for this build, alright? You can also run the Gate here if you want to run the Gate, but I suggest for a 1vx playstyle type thing, actually Negate would work too, but I feel like Temporal Guard is just, it's really good for a Stamsorc, okay? Resolving Vigor is our hot, heal over time. Pop this when you need to heal, okay? This is like our main heal, guys. This is like, you know, we only have 2 heals, Dark Deal and Vigor. Dark Deal is a burst heal. Well, Rally's a burst heal too, kind of, but Vigor, this is our main heal, okay? We need this. Dark Deal is to give us some stamina if we need stamina back, and also is a burst of health, alright? It just has a long cast time, 1 second. You can be interrupted, it is a pain, but we need this on our build, guys, alright? Alright, so Hurricane, this is our form of major resolve. Also does damage to people. And it also gives us minor expedition, guys. Now this is the reason why I don't have to swift on my jewelry, because you know I like being fast, right? This gives us minor expedition. Okay, so we're already pretty fast on a Stamsorc. That's what's really good about Hurricane. Alright, and we also run Elude, just like on my other builds, where you reduce the damage taken from area of effects by 20% for 36 seconds, right? That's a long time. Also, if you get hit by a direct area of effect attack, guys, we get major expedition for 5 seconds. We already have minor expedition, that's 15%. We get this is major expedition, that's 45% faster, guys. That is really fast, alright? You can get out of, like, any situation. Okay? Definitely run this. And Streak, right? We stun people with this, we get out of sticky situations, we can break, immobilizations, stuns, just by streaking away. We can reset the fight with Streak. Believe me, people, we want Streak, alright? You can run Ball of Lightning for a little bit extra defense, but I found after they nerfed it, Streak is just overall better, guys, alright? Please run Streak. Alright guys, let's go over the champion point with you guys now. Just like always, green tree doesn't really matter, guys. We definitely want breakfall. Okay, breakfall is really overpowered, reduce our fall damage. I have rationer for extra food, or extra time on our food. Steed's blessing for out of combat movement speed. You don't have to have treasure hunter here, but like I said before, I have it so I can get to gifted rider, which gives us more mount speed. And believe me, I play a lot of Cyrodiil, we need this mount speed. Alright. For the blue tree, Ironclad. Very good CP right here, guys, alright? Reduce your damage taken from direct damage attacks by 2% per stage. Now, direct damage attacks means upfront damage, okay? So that means it can apply to a lot of different things. It applies to everything besides dots, okay? So it buffs, it reduces damage from everything besides dots. So it's arguably better than Duelist Rebuff, Unassailable. Alright, we want to run Ironclad. Believe me, Ironclad's very good. And then Resilience, guys. We need the crit resist coming into the next patch because there's going to be a lot of crit damage going around. Alright, lots of crit damage. Deadly Aim, Mastered Arms. Mastered Arms boosts our direct damage. Remember, that's everything besides a dot. And then single target attacks, which the only area of effect attack we have is, well, we have Dawnbreaker and Vatran, but believe me, Deadly Aim and Mastered Arms is the perfect combo for this build. Okay, guys? We want these two CPs for our offense. For the red tree, Slippery. Slippery is very good, helps our sustain, and we, to break free for no cost, as soon as you get stunned, you can break free and get the heck out of there, guys. We can streak away. It's just really good for Exen. I love Slippery. It's so overpowered. Next, we have Relentlessness. This is for when we do get stunned. We have major protection for 3 seconds, guys. Alright, this really helps a lot with Xing, getting Zerg down, someone that does a lot of damage, whatever. Alright, makes us kind of get a little bit of breathing room. And also, just like I run on a lot of my builds, Pain's Refuge, guys. Very overpowered CP. Reduce your damage taken by 1% per negative effect on you, up to a maximum of 20%. Run this, guys. We're going to have a lot of status effects on us, Exen and whatnot. Or even just in battle, you're going to have 2 or 3 on you most of the time. So, definitely run Pain's Refuge. I suggest you do. And then the last but not least is, you guessed it, Celerity, guys. We need to move faster. Okay, there's a lot of damage going around. We need to be able to get out of there. Alright? Alright, guys. For our rotation, I'll go over the offensive and defensive rotation for you guys, okay? Now, before we go on the offense, we pop all our buffs. Okay. Pop our pot, rally, boom. Let me get in combat here so I can actually show you. Get our Vatran stacks. We're just pretty much going to mess around. People, we can hit them if we want, but we're just going to mess around, get our stacks. Okay, we got our stacks. Make sure everything's popped. And then we get our crystal weapon, guys. And we go in, we heavy attack. Boom, Vatran, crystal weapon goes off, hits them, okay? Now, if that doesn't kill them, remember, hit them with Dawnbreaker. Now, let's do that again. Back up. Get our Vatran stacks. Okay, guys. Back up. Chill, jump around. Get the crystal weapon. Heavy attack. Into... Oh, sorry. I missed that one. Alright, crystal weapon. Oh, our Vatran went off. Hold on a second. Oh, I just got buffs from that thing. That's alright. Okay, crystal weapon. Heavy attack. Boom. Alright. That will kill people, guys. That will kill people. Alright. Heavy attack. Why do I keep missing the guy? Hold on. Heavy attack. This is getting me pissed. Boom. Okay. Now for defense. You're gonna make sure all your stuff's popped, alright? Someone's coming at us, dude. Make sure all your stuff's popped. And we're just gonna run, guys. We're just gonna run. We're gonna streak. We're gonna hit our, dark deal. We're gonna get our buffs going. Healing up. Streak if we need to streak away again. Roll dodge, guys. Get around line of sight. Streaking. Roll dodging. Pop our pot. Okay. And then if someone's right behind us, we can always, streak away. And if they're right behind us, guys, turn around. Boom, hit them with the burst, and they are most likely dead because they are not ready for that. Alright? They're not ready for that, guys. Alright guys, and that's it. We are at the end of the build video. Now the following clips are just me Xing and one-shotting people. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like if you haven't. I'm growing fast, and it's all with your guys' help, alright? Please help me grow faster. Thank you again. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out.